I was not supposed to be on that corridor. A scout commander of the LRI, bred for war and diplomacy, does not crawl through half-sealed vents like a juvenile sneaking out after curfew. And yet I was there, following the heat trails of a ship that breached our orbital perimeter, unauthorized, silent, reckless. Human, I suspected. I hated how that word lingered in my mind. Human. Crude. Loud. Violent. But intriguing. When I dropped from the maintenance shaft onto the corridor floor, I expected nothing but dust and decay. Instead, I landed with feline silence right in front of a man in gold armor, startled, wounded, and pointing a plasma rifle at me. I froze. So did he. His eyes behind the helmet flickered in surprise, not fear. That confused me. Most beings fear an LRI huntress. He did not. The rifle trembled. "Don't move," he said, in that guttural Terran dialect. But I didn't obey. I tilted my head, ears perked forward, nostrils flaring. I caught it. A fresh wound, high on his ribcage. Blood. Metallic. Sharp. "You're hurt," I said in his tongue. That startled him more than my presence. "How? Do you know our language?" "I learn," I replied, inching closer. My claws scraped the floor. I didn't mean to intimidate, but the sound echoed like a threat. He lowered the weapon just a bit. "I'm not here to fight you," he said. I crashed. "My comms are down. I think I triggered your defense grid." I crouched, watching him the way a huntress observes an animal before deciding whether it is prey or partner. "Then you're lucky I found you first," I said. "My sisters would not have asked questions." He chuckled, then winced in pain. The red stain spread across his side. "You're bleeding out," I said. "Yeah," he muttered. "Kind of noticed." I crept forward, slowly, until I was inches away. He didn't flinch. Strange. Even stranger, he smelled different from what I expected. Less like a beast, more like a puzzle. We sat in that corridor for what felt like an hour. He removed his helmet, and I saw his face. Short hair, sharp jaw, tired eyes. Battle-worn. I found it hard to look away. "Name?" I asked. "Dane," he replied. "And you?" I hesitated. We do not give names easily. Names carry weight, meaning. But something in his gaze, earnest, unshielded, loosened something in me. "Tulari," he smiled. "Tavalri." "Close enough." He chuckled again, softer this time. I helped him up. He leaned on me. I felt his weight, solid and warm, pressing into my side. He was heavy, but I didn't mind. We limped down the corridor toward the medical bay. My sisters would never believe this. Escorting a human intruder through our ship, his blood on my skin, his breath brushing my neck. "Why are you really here, Dane?" I asked. "I came to warn you," he said. "Something's coming. Not just for us, for all of us. There's a weapon, buried deep in one of your moons. My people want it, but it doesn't belong to us." I stopped walking. "What kind of weapon?" He looked at me. The kind that ends civilizations. The medbay doors opened with a hiss. I laid him on the table. My fingers hovered over the controls. I wasn't trained for Terran anatomy. "You trust me with this?" I asked. He looked up at me, breathing hard. "I think I trust you with more than that." My breath caught. Why? Why did those words hit harder than any weapon? I worked quickly. My claws were delicate, precise. I stitched him with soft thread nanofiber, the kind we reserve for nobles. I shouldn't have, but I did. His hand brushed mine. Not by accident. "Why did you help me?" he asked. "I don't know," I admitted. "Perhaps I'm curious." He smiled. "About me?" "No," I said. Then I smiled. "About whether you're all like this." He stayed in our quarters for 3 cycles. My people didn't know. I kept him hidden, fed him, listened to him. He told me stories of Earth, oceans and music, dogs, the way coffee smelled in the morning. I listened. I had never heard someone speak so long, without armor. One night, while the moons of Syri glowed through the observation glass, he stood beside me, close enough to feel. "I'll have to leave soon," he said. "I know." He turned to me. "But you're not going to let me, are you?" I looked at him. Long, deep. "No," I said. "I'm going with you. They try to stop us. The guards." My sisters. Even the ship's AI. But he shielded me with his body when the blast doors closed. He stood in front of me, wounded again, bleeding again, protecting the one who was supposed to imprison him. "You're mad," I whispered. "Maybe," he said. "But you're coming with me, right?" I nodded. We escaped in a stolen pod. The stars stretched around us like silk. He reached out, and I took his hand. "You never told me," he said softly. "Are they all like you?" I smiled, letting my claws gently wrap around his fingers. "No," I whispered. "I'm the only one who would bleed for you."